So we've won the die roll against our unknown opponent, Sight Winner. We have an Engineered Explosives, we have a lot of bounce lands, and we have a Titan. It's really slow, but we have an Explosives, which we can't use for a few turns, so we're going to mull. This hand is objectively slower, but we have a Summoner's Pact, so we can potentially get out something if we want to. So we'll keep bottom of Vesuva. This hand is basically equivalent, except we have the Explorer as well, so it's better. Bobble. Double bobble. So I would assume this is prowess, but I don't know enough about decks currently to say that for certainty. So if I growth chamber, just pick up the Ghost Quarter. So we're on a turn 5 Titan right now, which, if this is prowess, then could potentially be problematic. I think this might be, no, it wouldn't be like Jund Shadow or anything because we didn't shock that in. Just some kind of Jund deck? Or green-red deck? Oh, it's Dredge. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So it turns out this Bajuka Bog in our hand is amazing. Might be too late. You got double Narcomoebas off that. So we're going to have to deal with 5 power in play. I didn't realize Dredge played Baubles. Ah, dang. Yep. So yeah, we'll play our Bog. We'll get you. And we'll play our Scout. And we'll pass the turn. And then we have a turn 4 Titan. Unless he interrupts the Scout. Ouch. So, as you may have noticed, this week we're leaving chat open on the hope that our opponents are, good sports and sharing fun stories. And so far, that's working out well. So, our opponents had some bad luck in matchups so far. But he seems to be dredging through this pretty good. Yeah, I'm not blocking. So we go here. We go here. Go here. So we get Vesuva and Gruul Turf, I guess. We could also get Vesuva Radiant Fountain. If we're worried we might die. I don't think we're worried we might die, but let's see if it's copying bog. Bog triggers you. Now we'll return this one. Ouch. Alright, so we have some land shenanigans available to us. We cast another Titan. And so we want to grab Field of the Dead and Radiant Fountain, I guess. Always yield, always yield. And then we will go to combat. Swing with this Titan. Yes. What do we want? I guess we'll get Slayer's Stronghold and Solaria West. Make 2 more zombies. Play another scout and pass the turn. So with Scout plus Vesuva up, we can bog him at instant speed. Or yeah, we don't need to though. Cool. Alright, so where does this leave us on this matchup? So first things first. Also, the fact that we hit Dredge and Amulet, both leagues so far, is doing well to inform us of what we're looking to do. So let's see. So Aether Gust is decent. Explosives is useful. Ballista is useful. Baloth is not. Force of Vigor is not really. Tracker's fine. Beast Within doesn't matter too much. We really just want to be going for that Pachuca Bog as much as possible. So, bring in Aether Gust. Bringing out Pact. Do we want to take out Pact? I like all the rest of our lands. So let's cut Pact, and let's cut... I guess Cavern of Souls doesn't matter. But we like it for the fixing sometimes. What do I want to cut? This is where I stand a lot to improve, is sideboarding choices. Let's cut Ancient Strings. So that's the card that basically shouldn't be in the deck. So I told our opponent we were playing a creature package that we are not. We were playing Ancient Strings in the previous round. This is fine. Yeah, we can transmute for Bog. Actually, we can't transmute for Bog. Well, we can. It's pretty slow. But I'm not willing to just wait on having a Pachuca Bog. Our opponent knows if we're going to draw it, which will be funny / awkward. Dredge. Yep. So we're just going to set ourselves up to play the scout, and so we'll be able to interact on turn 3, assuming we draw things we want to draw. So he's going to get to dredge a lot. But only hit a creeping shell, I guess, and the bloodcast. Alright, that's promising. What can we do with this? I think we just run it out with the Ghost Quarter. But we're set up great for next turn. So yeah, so this is the turn where he can do all of his damage. So Narcomoeba Amalgam. There's a Conflagrate in the graveyard as well. If he wants to blow up our Tribe Scout. Which he does. Now he's out of cards. Alright. So where does this put us? This puts us one more turn back. So he gets to dredge, do a lot this turn, and then we get to Titan and maybe kill him with Valakut. So let's see. Pick up the Ghost Quarter, cast the Dryad. We should have done the Growlithe first so that we could have transmuted Tolaria West. It doesn't matter. So yeah, we are set up to Titan next turn off of one land drop, which means we can play with that. So he's dredged double Narcomoeba, so we're not in a bad spot actually. We know he has no lands. Is there a Conflagrate? There's not a Conflagrate. So I feel comfortable making this block. We have a Titan even if I don't make this block, but alright, well, I guess it is a good thing that I have this castle. So we get Titan. So, land 1, land 2, cast Titan. Yes. So we have the ability to both bog him and stronghold him. So, well, yeah. Ouch. Yeah, our opponent is very sad. But that is how it happens sometimes. So that makes us 1-1. I think we have a good dredge matchup, so our opponent's extra bad off.